Hello anybody, I'm alpacapatrol, and this is Binding of Isaac Wrath of the Lamb. That's right, I'm back with another custom challenge run. This run is brought to you by Warrior O Death, or Warrior O Death, in all honesty, because there's an E in there as well. He's had a couple challenge runs before, or at least one. I've seen at least one. And he's been around for a long time, so thank you, Warrior Death. It's called Curiosity V2, and we're on the starting screen, which seems kind of confusing, doesn't it? But in the cheat engine, we've activated the effect of Always On Curse of the Lost, which didn't work? No, Curse of the Lost is the right one. Oh, I always get the Curse of Darkness and Curse of the Lost mixed up. Okay, basically how this works is I have to use every available key on each floor, and I have to visit every room on each floor to do things. Essentially, it's sort of just not handicapping me, but well, it is in a way handicapping me because I have to explore everywhere that I butts. And when you're exploring everywhere that you butts, you know, it can lead to some really dangerous outcomes. No, but in all seriousness, if I must explore every room that I find, and also suckle on a big fat butt. We got a Polaroid. Or the Polaroid, really. There's the definite article as opposed to the indefinite article. That's a definitely that's a definite distinction. That's you know, articles for you. I never really, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I never learned a lot of grammar. I kind of picked it up as I grew older. Like, there was never any buts. There were never any buts in my life, and that's really where my poor grammar comes from. Is really the lack of buts. I was like for some reason I just never got taught like formal grammar. Like I never got taught you know, something about like, you know, conjugations of English words, superlatives, you know, stuff like that. I just never really learned that. I don't know. I was never taught that in my schooling, which I always found kind of weird later on in life. Anyway, you know what? I guess I should fight this boss right away, shouldn't I? Since I have the D6 or the Dussix, as I like to call it. I don't know why I like to call it that, but yeah, no, I was never experienced that, which is weird, I think. But you know, hey, it's America, I guess, right? That's the public education system here. We don't learn things. What do you need things for? Oh god, this guy's gonna be so annoying. I'm gonna suckle on my buttholes. Yeah, that's right. You've learned something new today. Rob has multiple buttholes. I'm gonna use a bomb. Oh come on, he still hit me. That is a load of trashness. By the way, I am horribly sleep deprived. So if I sound kind of like silly and weird, it's because of that. That's the reason. That is the reason, is because of the sleep deprivation. I have no idea how to sleep anymore. Like, I can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't. I can't. I try to sleep at a reasonable time. It doesn't work. I don't know what the deal is, man. I wish I could reroll a speed up, and we got the, you know what, fine. It's not great. And we got the 2 of clubs, it doubles our bombs! And that's good! But, it's not great. It's not great. It does give us a tears up at the very least, which is nice. Because if we didn't get that tears up, sadness would abound for me. Because we did get that tears down pill, which is always kind of a bummer, man. It's such a cockblock. Oh god. When you get a tears down pill, isn't it? Oh, Schnapple Ding Dongs, which are similar to Snapple Ding Dongs. By the way, I once read this Snapple cap that was I misused that. I once read this Snapple cap that said Snapple facts are always all lies. Every Snapple fact is a lie. How about that? That's a better way of explaining the paradox. That's obviously I've given it away a bit, haven't I? It's a paradox, right? Because if it's a fact, then it can't be a lie. But if the lie is about them lying, then they're telling the truth. In which case, they're lying. So it's good. I love paradoxes. I think they're so fun. Although I've had this theory on paradoxes. I think the reason that we can have paradoxes is because we have a flawed language. I feel like if we didn't have such a flawed language system, then perhaps, I could be wrong, perhaps we wouldn't have paradoxes. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel. I'm not sure, but that's my theory. I don't know if that's necessarily true. Now, obviously, there are some weird paradoxes, like, for instance, the grandfather paradox, which isn't necessarily a grammatical or a semantic paradox, but more a physics-based paradox, right? So the grandfather paradox is like, what if you went back in time? Oh, God, that was close. What if you went back in time and you banged your grandma? No, I'm just kidding. Well, I mean, that's actually part of it, I think. But it's like, what if you went back in time and killed your grandfather? Or, you know, vice versa, you banged your grandma. Could you be your own grandfather? Who knows? It's a paradox of time travel. Wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff, you know? It's kind of hard to say. It's weird stuff. You know what's funny is time travel is theoretically possible. Oh, we have to use every key possible, don't we? Alright, yeah. Let's do that. Firstly... Let's go to the shop real quick. See what we can do. There. And I guess I'll take the D20 and I'll reroll. Yeah, I guess I'll take that. Yeah, I'll go take the D20. I'm gonna go reroll those hearts, even though it's probably not entirely useful. But hey, you know, maybe we'll get some keys or something. That'd be nice. Keys or bombs. It's quite a walk. It's quite the trek. But it's quite the Star Trek. I've also been watching some Star Trek. I've been forcing Cam to watch Star Trek. It's a fun show. You know, it was, like, the captioning was done by the Department of Education or something. And it's like, okay, look, I get it. There's some sciencey stuff in Star Trek, but come on, man. It's like, well, 2 cards, 2 clubs. Well, fuck it. Why not? What is this? High Priestess. Alright, well, we're getting 4 bombs then. We also have to look for the secret rooms as well, keep in mind. So, we shall be doing that. I would imagine it's over her? Over her, girl? By the way, if you were watching this right now, which admittedly, or not admittedly, I mean, pretty much, you have to be, in order to hear my voice right now, then, over on, twitch.tv/robotloveskitty is the, Steam Greenlight Super Show. Which is cool. Ryan's gonna be on, Nick's gonna be on, Jesse Cox will be on, and, basically they're just showing off a bunch of indie games. And it's tons of fun. I was hanging out in the chat, and I'll probably be in the chat if you're hearing this right now. So if you want to go hang out with me there, then have a blast. Go crazy with it. See what happens. I'm gonna re-roll the pickaxe because Jesus Christ, we've spent 7 minutes on the first floor. Yes, I will take the compass. That sounds great. However, obviously, not particularly important since we have to explore every room anyway. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see. I do have to also go to all sacrifice rooms, BT dubs, because unless they will kill me, in which case, obviously, I'm not going to go in them because that would be kind of a silly way to end a run, wouldn't it? But yeah, butts and dicks and stuff. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, the Robot Loves Kitty. Yeah, Robot Loves Kitty, by the way, is the company that makes Legend Dungeon, which is real cool. Also, I'm kind of excited. I have this I have a checkout video that's going to be coming out soon. That I'm kind of pumped for. Also, I'm going to make a checkout video probably on Rogue Legacy. Although, okay, I'm going to be honest here. I think we all can equally agree or mutually agree that indeed everyone has sort of a mixed audience, or we have sort of a mixed audience. Whoa, mom's contacts, that's ballin'. But yeah, we have a mixed audience, so you're probably subscribed to all the other people on YouTube that I, you know, sort of, whoops-a-daisy, that I sort of, pal around with, like Nick and Green and Josh and Ryan, aka Northern Line. So, you know, you probably have seen a lot of Rogue Legacy by now. But I still want to make a video on it because, you know, I got a code and I don't really particularly want to be irresponsible with said code. Oh, God. Although I have heard from people, specifically in the chat of the Robot Loves Kitty Steam Greenlight Super Show, that people don't really want to watch any more videos of Rogue Legacy since there's so goddamn many on the internet right now. But, you know, I'll probably end up doing it anyway, so fuck you! No, I'm just kidding. I don't... Well, I was about to say I don't want to fuck you. It's entirely possible that I do. Who knows? I mean, there's 3,000... 1 in, like, 3,000 is a pretty good chance that you will have met my standards. They are quite low. Pretty much if you exist in this mortal plane. Oh, look, there's the super secret room, or the regular secret room, rather. Okay, tears up, ballin', ballin', ballin'. Bad gas, not so ballin', ballin', ballin'. We'll go through here, I guess, because it doesn't really matter either way. Okay, we'll get 2 coins out of that, sure. Whatever. See if I care. We'll get some more coins. That's pretty nice. In fact, we may straight up go to the, we'll go to the shop right now, which is sweet, because I would love to do that. I need to, readjust my leg situation. Oh yeah, it's all readjusted and feels good. Do I want to roll the dice and get this 15 cents, the pill bag? I think I do. I think I do. I will do this as well. I wish there was a blue rock there. That'd be nice. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it. I'm man up. Man up. That's the new motto around here. Oh, that's bad. 2 bad gases. Okay, well, that's fine. What is this? Something good? Friends till the end. That's not very good. And balls of steel. All right. Whatever, I guess. Wasn't worth 15 cents, but hey! You know, like I said, sometimes you just gotta roll the dice, man. Because he really loves being rolled. Man, the dice man. He enjoys being rolled. And sometimes, you know, you have to. You are forced to roll the dice man. You're just, like, decreed by the state. It happens, you know, it's like jury duty. Sometimes it's just like you get that letter in the mail, and it's like, well, looks like I gotta go roll the dice man. Sorry, dice man. Although he's totally into it, so, you know, it's not really that big of a deal. But, you know, more to the point, you probably not particularly into, the rolling of the dice man. Because he's naked is the one thing that I think a lot of people don't understand, or know initially, is that the dice man always is naked when you're rolling him. It's like dough. It's like making a pizza. You guys ever make a pizza? I've made like bagel pizzas. Those are good. Like if you make a pizza on a bagel, or a bagel on a pizza. Maybe you can make a bagel. Maybe the new topping for pizzas should be bagels. You ever think about that? Huh? Probably not, because it's a bad idea. And I imagine you guys don't have bad ideas. Although, imagine, like, a bagel with, like, cream cheese and lox on a pizza. Dude, I'd eat that. That sounds delicious. Lox, by the way, are raw salmon, or is raw salmon. I don't know, is lox? Lox isn't like the plural form, right? It's technically the, it's still singular, I think. Could be totally wrong, though. Lox could just be... Because I don't think you can say, like, a lock and mean, like, a slice of raw salmon. Oh, slobble on my butt. Okay, we're still pretty good. We can use High Priestess Bucket. Me saying that out loud made me realize that I wanted to use it. Alright, so I'm actually going to re-roll the Lump of Coal in here, by the way, because Lump of Coal is pretty darn good to re-roll, because we can get any deal of the devil. Any deal with the devil item is available to us, which is pretty sweet. However, I mean, it could always not work out. I mean, a lump of coal is a pretty good item, but, you know, it's entirely possible to get something shitty. That said, it's entirely possible that we get something amazing as well, which that is my hope, my prayer, my dream, is that I get something awesome. I love how when he's frozen, his wings still fly. Just letting you know, man, that he's still sticking around. Guppy's Paw. Intriguing. Kinda wanna reroll that. Do I wanna use... No, I don't. 12. I mean, 12 hearts is good. No. I'm gonna... didn't work. Okay, well, you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But that's fine. What my goal was to go out, fight some more rooms, go reroll Guppy's Paw. Turns out, we had explored every room, so that was probably a bad choice on my part. Also, I guess I probably wasn't going to use it anyway. Yeah, let's be honest here. I wasn't going to do it. Excuse me. We have to use every key available to us, so that means we have to go to the shop. Intriguing. Well, there's nothing that we could buy here, so we shall leave. I do want to go to the treasure room, however, which will be my next goal. What was I talking about? Talking about something. Dice Man, Good old-fashioned Rogue Legacy. That game's pretty fun. I played like an hour of it so far, and I had a good time with it. I have a little bit of problems with it, but it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun so far. I'm enjoying my time for sure. Magursky, which is wow, that's a low-flying plane. You guys hear that? You might be able to hear that. I don't know if you can. If you can hear that, then then you are probably a werewolf. Little known fact: if you can hear planes, that means it's a telltale sign that you're a werewolf. You know, when I was young, my cousins convinced me that I was a werewolf, which was badass, and I was very disappointed when I wasn't a werewolf. Because it's like, dude, I want to like prowl the night. Here's one thing. Okay, now that we're on the subject of werewolves, this is something that's been nagging me for a long time. Werewolves. What do you guys prefer? Do you guys like the Wolfmen people? Like the thing, like Lycans out of Underworld type of dealio? Or like you know, Wolfman, where it's like kind of just like a hairy Anthony Hopkins and Benicio del Toro? That's what, actually, that wasn't Benicio del Toro. No, it was Benicio del Toro, wasn't it? I think so. Yeah, like that kind of Wolfman. Or are you looking for like the werewolves that are like straight up wolves, like you just become a fucking wolf? See, because the thing is, me personally, I'm not into the whole, I'll take that. Speed and range is always good. I'm not into the whole, like, wolves that turn into straight up, like, werewolves that turn into just straight up wolves. It's kind of boring, man. Like, I don't necessarily want to be a wolf. I mean, I do. It'd be kind of cool, but being a werewolf would be way cooler, because, I mean, you know, wolves can still do some damage, don't get me wrong here, but a werewolf, a wolf that is half man, half wolf, probably do a lot more damage. I mean, seriously, just the ability to have opposable thumbs, I mean, at the very least you could play some video games or something, right? I mean, that would be my guess. Right? It's like, sometimes, I'm sure wolves get bored, right? I'm sure werewolves are like, you know, I could go out and murder a bunch of people tonight, but, you know, my Xbox is sitting there, it's collecting dust, I haven't played Madden in a while. Why not boot it up? I know it's the full moon, but hey, you only live once, right? Might as well do what you love. Maybe you love my butt. Do I want to use the world? Yeah, I'm gonna use it. Do I want to take that white heart? No, I don't. Not yet. I do, but not yet. So, you know, that's the thing. I'm so sad that Game of Thrones is over, man. Like, I always had something to look forward to on the weekends, which was Game of Thrones, and now that's gone, and I have nothing. I have nothing to look forward to. Admittedly, I've been watching Battlestar Galactica, which I feel like I mentioned. I was watching Battlestar Galactica, watching Star Trek with Cam, which is a fun time. Star Trek, you know, it's cool. It's a cool show. It's always been sort of cool. I've always kind of dug Star Trek, and by always I mean like not super long. Like I think I started watching some Star Trek like maybe like halfway through high school. Like I've never been like such like the biggest fan that I've, you know, it's like, well, when Kirk activates his graviton detector beam in episode 16 Mark 11 to 5 million, you know, but I've always had a sort of a passing interest in Star Trek, because it's actually really cool. Like, the thing that I think people don't really know about Star Trek necessarily is, you know, when you think about space shows in general, I think, you imagine sort of, you know, a bunch of combat, like, spaceships, like Battlestar Galactica, right? Like it's just kind of, it's like a lot of battles happening all the time, and, like, crazy space wars, and all this cool stuff, and aliens banging and killing people. That's not really what Star Trek is about. Star Trek is about a bunch of, like, weird shit. It's kind of the Doctor... Well, it is the Doctor Who of, you know, American, television. Wow, we have Guppy's tail. That is intriguing. That is intriguing indeed. I'm going to scratch my back a bit, and then move up this way. Oh, that's close call. Close call. Almost screwed myself over. Ah, we're looking good. Okay, there's a red chest there. I would very much like to get it. It's too bad that I re-rolled that ladder, which could have gotten me to that red chest. Whatever, it's not a big deal. Anyway. Yeah, Star Trek. You know, you know what's funny is, I think Star Trek has been sort of introduced to a whole new generation of people that never watched it through the J.J. Abrams Star Trek movies. And don't get me wrong, I haven't seen Into Darkness, but the first Star Trek movie with the J.J. Abrams Star Trek movie, also known as Lens Flare the movie, was good. It was really good. I really liked it a lot. However, it wasn't really Star Trek. It didn't totally embody the idea of Star Trek. Admittedly, it's really hard to do in a movie. Like, it wouldn't really make sense. So, like, sort of, the thing about Star Trek is it's all about just a bunch of weird shit that happens all the time, and sort of weird theoretical principles and ideas that are possible. It's almost like a show about philosophy, really, and it's sort of about the morality and ethics of humanity, really, and what it's really about. You know, that's sort of that's actually how the first episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation begins, right? It's about Jean-Luc Picard, the captain, having to basically defend humanity for being a savage people. So we should have taken damage there. I don't know how we didn't. Also, I don't know how we haven't found a Harbinger yet. We're also not doing any fucking damage at all, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna use a bomb. Feel a little bit better about that. Yeah, look, he took some damage. He took some damage. I can live with some damage. We're doing none right now. I mean, look at that. I would have really liked to have that whatchamacallit, lump of coal. However, we're one item away from Guppy, so you know that's looking pretty good for us right now, which I'm pretty pumped about. I am pretty pumped about. If we can get Guppy, I will be eternally awesome. I will remember the White Heart, BT dubs. Oh, slobble on my knob. All right, we're actually gonna re-roll that. And we're gonna get the miter! Nice, I like the miter. Miter's always good, man. I always enjoy the miter. Alright, so let's go back, get that White Heart, get the balls out of here. But yeah, Star Trek, it's sort of, you know, Doctor Who is even almost more focused on not so much the weird, but Doctor Who's more of a monster of the week kind of thing, whereas, like, Star Trek is like a, I don't know, weird science fiction stories weekly kind of thing. But there hasn't been a Star Trek show on television in like 10 years. I don't know if it's been that long. It might not be that long. And there was Star Trek Enterprise, which came out a while ago. And, you know, I watched that whole thing. It was cool, but it was sort of that idea, right? It was the first Star Trek show, first, like, super Star Trek show, like, not like Deep Space Nine or Voyager, which I didn't watch either, but the first, like, Star Trek show that's not Gene Roddenberry, like, or the first, I don't know, one that features the Enterprise, rather, that isn't Gene Roddenberry influenced. And the thing is, or actually created by Gene Roddenberry, rather, the thing is, it falls into that kind of tropish, kind of space opera type of thing, right? Where it's sort of all about the combat and the battles and all that stuff. And you know, Star Trek was never really about that. So, I don't know. It's okay. It's alright. We had a net zero game there, by the way. We have the Catacombs 2. I guess I might as well fight this boss, whoever it may be. Come on. There you go. Thank you. Ooh, the candle. Okay, candle's great. Oh, I'm so glad I decided to keep the candle for this room. I'm gonna drop the D6 after this floor, but first, let's go deal with, or after, you know, we've done our good work with it, essentially, which will be over soon, I'd say. Because, you know, the D6 is always good. It's always good to kind of have around, and you always kind of like having it, like, almost forever, but the thing is, the candle is just a great goddamn item, and I kind of want it. Also, if we can get Guppy, man, that'd be great. Which is sort of the reason why I'd sort of want to keep the D6, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, we got Super Greed, intriguing. I wish I had the candle. Fortunately, I decided to not bring it with me this time. We will have the D6 charged, which is nice, because I guess we'll go towards the treasure room. However, we won't have a treasure room or a key available for us. Oh, come on. Well, we did perma-stun him for a while. Alright, now he's getting bashed repeatedly. Oh, there should be an Isaac character in Dota, or vice versa. A Dota character in Isaac that has bashes over and over again. We should just get Faceless Void in here, is what should happen. Get Faceless Void and Isaac. That's it. Hashtag Faceless Void and Isaac. We need it. It must exist. We are on the Catacombs 2, and it is 24 minutes in. This is going to be a long video. Which is cool, I guess. I mean, some people like those. Or a lot of people like those. You know, a lot more people like them back in the day. I've actually had people be like, hey, these videos are a little bit too long. I don't know if I can watch this. Which, I remember, back in the day, like, people were like, why is it only half an hour? This is bullshit. So, you know, seems to be a swift departure. Not a swift departure. A first departure. Which is, I think, it's like some, like, shitty emo band or something. Not to down on emo bands, but... I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna down on emo bands. They're pretty... I'm not a big screamo guy. Not a big screamo guy. Not too big on it. Not so much. Like I said, actually, in the Pod Q&A, you know, good music is good music, don't get me wrong. If there's a good screamo song, I'll listen to it and I'll like it. But, thing is, right now, I ain't never seen one. I ain't never seen one. And I have a startling, butthole in my mouth. No, I have a very distinct feeling that I will never ever see one. Okay, dick butts! Okay, good. We dealt with the, Sloppy Spectacular, which is my new film coming out this fall, on TBS and Schlop News. Man, sleep-deprived episodes, they're the best episodes, aren't they? Because I have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh god, good. Alright. You know, I guess we'll keep the D6 rolling for a bit. And get another bomb. Why not? The Pokemon. It's a good Pokemon. Isn't it Wobbuffet? Yeah, it's Wobbuffet's little baby. When they added baby Pokemon, man, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it, because they didn't really add anything to the game. In fact, they kind of took things away from the game, didn't they? Because it's just like, oh, remember that Pokemon that you really like? Well, here's a very shitty version of him that can't do very many things, or look as cool as that one. So, I don't know. That's how I feel about the Pokemon, or the Pokemon babies. Also, they're like so hard to level up, or like to evolve. Like, I think all of them, when they first came out, like had to do with happiness, because that's what they were pushing in like the Gold and Silver era. Was that you had to like level them up by happiness, and it's like, dude, happiness is so hard to come by. You have to like pet your fucking Pokemon like 8 million times and like get it cleaned at the salon. I was gonna say there's a mix between a saloon and a salon, which I'm sure in you know, ancient Europe those existed. Yeah, that's right. Ancient Europe had saloons and salons. I don't know which is more surprising, really. Probably both is more surprising, in all honesty. Alright, that should explode forthwith. Bandastic. Well, we have to use all the available keys, don't we? So, let's go ahead and use that. Ballin', ballin', ballin'. That's always good to see. Unfortunately, I have to pee. No, that's not true. I actually just had to rhyme. Which is another thing that, you know, it's a little bit hard for me. Sometimes you just gotta rhyme. Sometimes you gotta rip and rhyme. And sometimes you gotta chickadee check yourself before you riggedy wreck yourself. It's a fine line to tread, the chickadee checking of yourself or the riggedy wrecking of yourself. It's very, you know, something that I struggle with daily. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. I will use a bomb for a blue heart, because you know what? Blue hearts, pretty darn valuable. So, here's something to reroll? Well, we do, and we had something to reroll for a while, but it doesn't look like we're gonna get that reroll going. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll be able to reroll it twice. Who knows? We'll see. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's like something good right now. Come on, something good. Nope, that is not something good. Alright, so, we have to ask ourselves, do we want to reroll the boss item, or do we want to reroll the hourglass? I suppose that will be answered, post-haste, or shortly, is another way that you could say that, perhaps. So, da ba da ba da 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 ba da da ba da ba man. Alright, we're still good. Sometimes the inner Rastafarian, it just comes out in me. Alright, yeah, I will take that. Definitely take up some justice, because good justice is a beautiful, beautiful thing, isn't it? Justice is a wonderful thing. Shit. Alright. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna take a fuckload of damage here. Hate this room. I hate this room. If you can fly, it's not bad, but if you can't fly, then you're just kind of boned. You are just kind of boned. Which, you know, depending on, you know, your preference, could be a good thing. Maybe you'll love it. Maybe you're like, man, I got boned super good in that room. That was a good boning that I took. And what are you thinking about? I'm talking about, like, when they have, like, an inner bone massage. That's always good. Of the wiener. I'm just kidding. Well, sort of. I mean, not really. That's a boner massage, which is similar, but quite different. You know, I don't know how people who are above the age of, like, 7 actually find me funny. I don't know how I find me funny, really. Because that's the thing. It's kind of narcissistic, but I kind of find myself funny. It's a bit odd. I guess I will go re-roll that hourglass once more, and then take the candle, and then suckle on a dongle, and then schnipple my nipple. Is gonna be that's my plan right now. I don't know if it'll work, but it might be just crazy enough to work. So we'll see. I think honestly the schnippling on my nipple part, that's gonna be the most difficult. But hey, sacrificial dagger. That's mediocre. Still pretty good. It's all right. It's not great. My best Overlord impression from StarCraft 2. And also 1, I suppose. I don't remember this. I don't think the Overlord sounded exactly the same in StarCraft 1. I think they sounded like more like a big butt mouth. Like a mouth of a butt. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. We got the lovers. It's okay, I guess. Better than nothing, I suppose. Is one way to look at it. And away we go, friends! Down, down to the next floor. And we do have the candles, so, you know, keep that in mind. Whoa, we didn't take damage there. I was gonna say, we took damage there! That's how much I thought that we should have taken damage there. We didn't take damage there either. Either. Either? Either. Yeah, I thought that was bad. Yes, alright, whatever. Come on. You're not gonna... Alright, I guess I'm not allowed to take fucking lovers anymore, whatever. Peeper, yeah, sure. I mean, there's literally no... Like, we can't not take it, so we're gonna take it. We are gonna take it because we literally have no choice. The world does not allow us anymore. The D6 is gone. It'd be nice if you could have, like, the D6 mixed with the candle. That'd be awesome. Also very overpowered, probably. Okay, good. We did some damage there. We did some damage there. I think that damage was good. By the way, you know, I watched the original... You know, when I watched Battlestar Galactica when I was a young chap, and I mean the show that came out in 2003, I think it was, like, immediately after I actually watched the original show, and I fucking loved it. So... You know, maybe that's the reason I didn't like it initially, but, man, that show, it's a good time, man. It really is. I've been watching, I finished the first season, and I think I just started on the second season. I don't know if I've, like, completed, like, the first episode of the second season. I might have, I'm not sure. But, so far, I'm digging it. I'm digging it real good. But when I was a kid, I hated it. I really didn't like it very much at all. So it's interesting. It's interesting how that happens sometimes. How, you know... it's nice watching certain movies at different parts in your life. I feel like certain times it's just good to just sort of, you know, just watch something again and see how you feel about it now, because you know you change, you grow, you become different. You're always going through life in sort of cycles. So you know, it's sort of interesting to see how you react to something, whether you react to it in the same way or in a different way or in a better way, in a worse way. You like it less, you like it more. I think a good example of something that's been perpetually good for me in my life is The Princess Bride. Always loved that movie. Probably always will. Probably always will, because, like, seriously, that shit is just a goddamn masterpiece. Labyrinth is pretty good too, admittedly. I'm just thinking of like good kids movies at this point, or like kids. There's air quotes happening right now in my brain because obviously I need to keep my hands on the keyboard. But yeah, no, like oh yeah, I guess I'll take that. That's tears down. Obviously, I don't want that, so let's blow up this blue rock. No such luck. Butts. I really want Guppy, real bad. Like, I want that to be a thing for me, because it would make my life a whole lot better in general, and I'd be very happy if it were to occur. So, game, if you're listening, whoa, dick balls! Admittedly, you probably should have listened at a better moment than that. I don't think, if you were gonna do me a favor, you probably wouldn't do it after that. Or if that were the favor, right? I mean, if I were to ask, like, hey, can you do me a favor? Oh, dick balls! You probably wouldn't do me that favor. It would be my guess. You know, maybe you're not discriminatory. It's possible. It's possible. Who knows? But if I were, say, like, you know, a business-inclined employer, I probably wouldn't hire a person that would blurt out dick balls. That said, I mean, you know, a lot of people struggle with Tourette's every day. And the actual, like, Tourette's disease is, like, way worse than how it's sort of portrayed in popular media, where it's just, like, people being like, oh, fuck, shit balls. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, I guess we'll just, go down to the next floor. Away we go, friends! Whoops, a doozle. Oh, snappy ding-dongs. Oh, Snubble snappy ding-dongs. Snubble, I think, is another Pokemon, by the way. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. But I'm not wrong, so, you know, there you go. There you have it. You want to learn about not being wrong? Listen to me. That's how I do it. You know, when I get past, like, 30 minutes on Isaac videos, I just start talking nonsense. Especially when I'm sleep-deprived, as I am. Oh, dicks and butts. Oh, startin' farts. Oh, man. This is a... Oh, God. Oh, this is a bad room. Just a bad, bad room. It's bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. They need another good Terminator movie. That's what they need, because, man, the world would be glorious. James Cameron should just come back and just make a Terminator movie. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. I'd watch it. I think a lot of people would watch it in Italy. Bug it. Let's double our bombs. Why did I take that back? Oh, we don't have any more keys. Butterbutt Stut Fart. Yeah, I guess there's no reason. Let us away, friends. We must go towards the Room of Treasure and decipher its majesty and magic for our own. Okay, we got some Key. I like Key. He's a good guy. Good old Key. He knows how to do the do. Which is similar to doing the dew, which is like the Mountain Dew ad campaign. I really hate that Lil Wayne ad campaign where it's like you gotta do you, and it's like, dude, shut the fuck up, learn to speak English. Because it's so like I don't know, pretentious. Because it's like, I learned my whole life about things. I always make like rappers sound like they're from the Deep South for some reason. I'll keep that. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to come over here. I want to use a bomb. I want to open up this blue rock. Right? Ooh! 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 Mmm, girl. Mmm. I am going to blow this fool up because, you know, the thing is, it helps get... Oh, stap-a-tap-a-tig-tang-tow. It apparently helps in order for you... Or it helps you to potentially find... deals with the devil. Because, now, I don't know if that's true. Supposedly, that is a fact of life. Like that one sitcom from the 70s. I don't know if that is the case. Maybe it is the sitcom from the 70s. Who knows? Who knows? Probably the writers of the sitcom from the 70s. You could probably ask them, and you'd be like, hey, is it the same as this thing that I just mentioned? And they'd be like, nah, son, nah. And I'd be like, dude, why are you talking like that? You're mad old. And they'd be like, pfft. Whatever, bro. It'd be a really weird conversation. But that'll probably be what I'm gonna, you know, shoot for in the future. Is I'm gonna get the writers of the Facts of Life onto the Alpaca Patrol channel, and we're gonna have a great time. It's gonna be fucking gorgeous. God, I love the candle though, don't I? I'm really asking. I don't know. I can't make decisions for myself. I do have a problem with that, like where I'm just like completely indecisive. And I just won't make my own decisions. It's shitty. Like, I'll have to be like, I mean, you guys know, where it's like, hey guys, what should I play? And then, you know, I won't know until you guys do a straw poll and I have conclusive evidence of what it is that people want to see. I don't know, man. I'm very indecisive. I don't, I do what the people want, is all I'll say. Like, when that kind of stuff happens, you know, sometimes you just gotta ask the people, because the people know what they want. The people are smart people. I don't know why I kind of went to the Bill Cosby voice. That's not really Bill Cosby anymore, is it? It's sort of a Southern guy. You know, maybe it's just a problem. Bill Cosby didn't rap. He's not from the South. What am I thinking? I don't know. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. I am like, I'm not making any goddamn sense anymore, I feel. What the bow? Wow, that was a close call. If I've ever seen a call that was close, that's it. I wonder what the etymology, not the etymology, but the origin of that is. It was like a close call? Like, what does that mean? It's like when something calls and it's close. It just doesn't make any sense to me, I feel. Oh, God. Slobber on my bobble. You stanky butt boob. Which is, admittedly, the worst kind of butt. Best kind of boob, though. In all honesty. It's a weird sort of a dichotomy, which is not the proper usage of the term dichotomy. But, you know, it's also sloppy bong bang. What am I talking about? I'm just making up words at this point. I deserve to make up words. I deserve it. Alright, let's take that. We'll take, that, I guess. Because why not? Move on to the next floor. Move towards the boss. So here's the thing. I know that the run is supposed to involve me going to all the rooms. Thing is, that could lead to like an hour-and-a-half long video, and I just simply can't upload those. Because they just don't work when I upload them. YouTube will give me an error. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna try to just win now. I'll say that I did the rest of the stuff properly, and I feel okay about that. I feel okay about it. Now maybe you could say, hey Rob, if you win this, it's not counted as a win, man, because you didn't do the challenge. Yeah, you know, you might be right. But I also like to consider my audience. My audience doesn't want to watch an hour-and-a-half long video. Although, I'm sure all of the comments will be like, dude, I'd totally watch an hour-and-a-half long video. Although, I don't know why you would. Not to, you know, defame? I wasn't going to say defame. I'm definitely not defaming you. But, I'm not, obviously I want you guys to watch my content, so, you know, I don't really have a problem with you guys wanting to watch more of me. But, I don't know if I could watch, like, an hour-and-a-half long Let's Play. Although, what the fuck am I talking about? I've watched, like, Let's Plays for just hours upon hours on end, so I guess I'm just talking out of my ass. I guess it's just sort of a, like, if you're gonna sit in bed or something and, like, watch, like, 5 hours of Let's Plays, then, it's sort of like, well, if it's an hour-and-a-half long video, I don't have to get up out of bed that often. Oh, good, we got Conquest. So, probably no chance at Guppy, and also an item that I will not be taking. Which is really, really unfortunate. Okay. Conquest really needs to be changed in Rebirth. He's such a broken boss, he just doesn't work, he's just shitty. He's just a shitty boss. It's a real shitty boss, I don't like him one bit. Okay, we got another angel room, which is interesting, considering we've already gotten 2. Or 1, rather. Okay, we got Scapulare, as I like to call it. I don't really like to call it that, but I'm gonna call it that. So, you know, really, basically, hashtag deal with it is pretty much what you gotta deal with right now. You know, I used to be a non-believer in the whole hashtag thing, but now I use them ironically, and I like it. Though, it still angers me if I ever, like, log on to Facebook and I'll see people like, hashtag this thing, and it's like, dude, shut up. There's no, hashtags don't work on Facebook. I hate you. Why don't you just die in a hole? I probably don't feel that strongly about it, admittedly, but I could potentially kill a man for it. Who knows? There is a way to, by the way, I'm gonna use the candle to kind of cheese Mom's heart, which I don't really do very often. Oh man, hopefully you guys aren't like bored by this video because of my horrible commentary. And you know, I'm gonna say fuck this room. I'm actually gonna say like fuck a lot of these rooms. Oh my god. Yeah, this room too. Just because I know where I'm going. And nope. Also, fuck it. It's man up, right? Ah, we didn't get it. God, that sucks. It's not a good item either, or a good effect. That's unfortunate. Alright, so we have very low health. Oh, we have extremely low health, actually. Shit. Alright, well, we have, 2 hits. 2 hits ain't so bad. I'm gonna leave it at 2 hits. Like so. I will use... No! I'm gonna get hit, aren't I? Ah, fuck, I am. God damn it. Thank God we got the scapular, though, huh? Oh, God, I love you, Candle. Such a beautiful time. Alright, let's get my party started. We took damage pretty quickly, but you know what? We're still looking good. We're still looking good. So don't you worry, friends, because we will defeat at least Mom's heart. Okay, good work. Now, Cathedral. Are we going to be able to defeat the Cathedral? No. I'll be totally honest. Probably not. I'm going to go out on a limb. Unless we get like a full health pill or something. If we get a full health pill, then yeah. But I don't foresee it. Also, we don't have any, we don't have Guppy. If we had Guppy, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to roll the dice. Sometimes, guys, you just got to roll the dice. This was the wrong way. This was the Golf Wang? Oh, god dang it. Shizbat. Oh, double Shizbat. Alright, well, rolling the dice has not worked out. Hierophant, though. That has worked out. That is fantastic. What is this? The world. Fuck it. Yeah. Okay. I see a potentiality for... Oh, my god. For good things, is what I see. Potentiality for amazing things. Amazing things that I can adore. God dangus! Okay, we got Steam Sale. Good, I guess. Can we even go into the sacrifice room if we get there? I don't know. Oh, shit dang. Dangy. Devil was the dang da dong diggy diggy. Whoa. Okay, we're fleur de flart. How did he not die? Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. All right. Oh shitballs. All right, here we go. We're going to the sacrifice room, guys. It's happening. This is a thing that is occurring. I have... Shit! Come on, man! Give me a break. Oh my god. They're... Gosh. Nobble, gobble, ding dong. Fuck it. Oh, we didn't get it, and we're dead! No! I was really hoping for 9 lives. I thought that we would have been able to survive because of the white heart, but... evidently I was incorrect. Also, I mean, I also thought that I was going to get a, blue heart from the scapular. didn't work out. Hey, you know, at least we went out rolling the dice, right? Like a real risk taker. It's important, man. Except it's really not. You should never really roll the dice. Almost never. There's very few times you should roll the dice. However, in a game like this, probably should be rolling the dice all the time. I have a D6. I've been rolling the dice all game. What are you looking at? Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Post your custom challenge runs down below, and I will do the most upvoted one. People have told me that I should be an auctioneer. I still don't think I can talk fast enough to do that. I can talk pretty fast, though, if I know what I'm talking about. See, that's the thing. I think an auctioneer, like, improv, is like, one going on Amazon. You see, I can't do it. I just can't do it. I don't talk fast enough. I wish I did. Because that'd be a good job. Although, I don't know, how does that work with an auctioneer? Like, do you make commissions? That'd be good. If you can make, like, 10% commissions or something, 10% would be probably a little too high. But if you make, like 5% or, like, 3% commissions, you would probably be rolling in the dozies. You probably don't make that much, though. I would imagine you just get paid, like, hourly or something. Because I feel like I've seen videos of people who are auctioneers, and they don't look like they're living very ritzy lives, in all honesty. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Post your custom challenge runs and do the most and I'll do the most upvoted one. This was indeed the most upvoted one by Warrior of Death. Thank you. Your challenge has defeated me, sir. And I even cheated at it. So, you know, that's a thing. Anyway, thanks for watching. You guys are beautiful people. This is Alpaca Patrol signing out. Peace, fools.